guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into how they felt when they received your last message. All right, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. But before we get into the animals that I have for you, this is definitely intended to be themed for the 30th anniversary of The Lion King being released. It is one of my favorite movies of all time, and apparently today marks the day that it was released 30 years ago, and I was a few years old when it released, and oh my gosh, I was so obsessed with the movie for quite some time, and I still love it. I think that it has such beautiful life lessons that still apply to this day. I know that me talking about this movie dates me a bit. Yeah, so definitely older than 30 over here. But I just wanted to share that enjoyment, that love, that passion that I have for the movie with you. So I have gotten the animals that relate to the movie, all right? So pile number one. So I know Zazu is a hornbill, but I think that this was the closest representation to Zazu, like this parrot. So this is, yeah, pile number one. All right, so that is what I intended with pile number one. And then pile number two is this absolutely adorable lion. Look, he's smiling at you. And of course, to me, this actually looks more like Mufasa, doesn't it? Yeah. So that is pile number two for you, all right? I just wanted to share that little bit of joy. I've been just smiling ever since I found out that it was released 30 years ago. Back then, it was like on VCR, and oh my gosh, like today we think of VCR and we're like, okay, well, you know, people today are like, wow, that feels like a lifetime ago. But yeah, what a beautiful experience it was watching this movie for the first time, and of course the many hundred times that I watched after as well. And I just wanted to share that with you. If you also have loved The Lion King at some point in your childhood, definitely comment below, and we will kind of freak out a little bit about how awesome the movie is. All right, so I just wanted to share that with all of you. And I'm going to give you a few seconds to intuitively see which pile or piles you feel called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open. They are listed in the description box below if you'd like to check it out. Alrighty, I am going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, alright? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the parrot, who is a stand-in for Zazu, this is going to be your reading, alright? So before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. So before we get into how did they feel about your message, let's at least get to know what your message was, or what was the energy behind the message that you sent. So if this part resonates, then the tarot will. All right. All right. Can you give me any information about the energies connected to the last message that pile one sent to their person, please? Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I also want to get... Can you give me some additional information about the last message that pile one sent to their person, please? Okay, I'll take both of them. And energies of the people in the connection between pile one and their person, please. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, way too many. I know all of you want to come out. I can only take one more. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll take the one that fell off the table. All right. It looks like that guy really wanted to come out and did it best. So give me a second, Helen. Alrighty. So yes. Alrighty. We've got the King of Wands. We've got the Nine of Wands. Okay. We've got Texting Spree. We've got First Kiss. We've got Cosmic Egg. We've got Elephant. Give me a second for one. Pile one, did you ask them to define the relationship? Whatever it is, you've asked this person to gain clarification about the next step. The message has something to do with ending of the current phase that you are in and stepping into the next phase. So whether it is clarity about the next phase or it is actually asking to step into the next phase, because we've got the King of Wands over here. And it looks like both of you have been texting for quite some time. It looks like there has been a lot of, very, very cute moments between the two of you. But I'm being called to see the Nine of Wands. And to me, it looks like there might have been this burden that you carried for a very long time about sending this message. So you might have overthought it a bit, or the implications of sending that message might have weighed on you a little bit more than a normal message would. The way that I'm seeing it is the energy of the message was that it ended one phase of your connection and it started a new one. Even by sending that message, it was that powerful because we've got the King of Wands. With just sending that message, it shifted the dynamic between the two of you, all right? Because we've got the Elephant over here, again, very, very strong and powerful and big, physically big animal over here, and we've got the Cosmic Egg, which is the spirit animal, and it's all about cycles ending. To me right now, I'm seeing that it changed the dynamic of your connection and it changed it big. Right? So I think maybe that's why there's been a lot of burden when you sent that message. It could be, pile number one, that the message was also sent out of pain, because we've got cycles ending. So it could be that maybe you sent the message to end things. It could also be that you sent to renew things. At this moment in time, I am not understanding which side it goes. The tarot is going to clarify that for us. But I'm seeing that this message that you sent changed the dynamic of your connection. It was that powerful. All right. You could have just even written one sentence, but the impact of that message was very, very powerful. Now, because we have the Nine of Wands over here, I do feel like the energy coming through feels a little bit more heavier. All right. That this was sent because you were kind of fed up of the situation. It's true that because we've got the First Kissed over here and then the First Kiss, wow, First Kissed, I don't, it's like a combination of first and kiss. So because we've got First Kiss over here and Texting Spree, I think that this was long time coming. I think that you shifting the dynamic of the connection was long time coming. I do see pain, pile one, behind the message, and right now I'm not getting more details about it, but we'll get into the tarot. But it looks like on your end, there was a lot of burden before sending that message, all right? And it was more coming of the energy that you had to do something because you couldn't bear being with that burden for too long, all right? But whatever it is, one common theme for all of you is that the message has changed the dynamic of your connection, all right? So if this part resonates, we'll get into the tarot about how this person felt about your last message. Okay. Is that in your view? Pile one? Okay, now it is, right? Okay. How did Pile One's person feel about Pile One's last message to them, please? I'll take that. How did Pile One's person feel about this last message? Pile One's person feel about Pile One's last message. How did Pile One's person feel about Pile One's last message? Way too many. I'll take that. But I also feel like going some more. Okay. Oof, I feel like going one more time. Pile One, alright, I'm gonna go one more time. I feel like going one more time, so I'm not gonna stop myself. Okay. We've got the Seven of Wands, we've got the Devil, we've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Wands. Funny I said Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, Hermit, Nine of Wands, the Chariot, and Six of Wands. Okay. Give me 1 second, Pile One. Okay, with your message, pile number 1, all right, your person felt a bit attacked, to be honest. They were not anticipating this message. Frankly, it feels that maybe you were questioning their motives or you were questioning the next stage, and your person felt a bit defensive about that message. So it's possible that this person might not have reacted in the best way, or because we've got the Hermit over here, this person might have shut down completely and not responded to that text at all. I'm not seeing that you made any mistake. I think that you were asking for clarification, given that we have the Seven of Swords that we have over here. But to your person, it felt like you were attacking them. It's got nothing to do with you, pile number 1. It's just this person's perception, all right? And it could be, because we've got the Seven of Swords over here, it could be their own projections as well that they didn't want to tell you how they were affected by it, all right? I'm getting very, very heavy ghosting vibes from this pile in particular, pile number 1, but take that as it resonates with your situation. For a majority of you, this person might not have replied, given we have got the Hermit as well. Now, the way that I see it is your person didn't know how to react. They were caught completely unaware. It's possible that this person did not expect you to stand up for yourself that way, or this person did not expect that level of intensity and passion towards them. All right, I'm getting more of intensity, and I'm feeling that this person was a bit intimidated by that. With the Devil and the Page of Wands over here, there was a feeling of trying to understand where you're coming from, but this person had no clue, all right? This person, like I said, felt very, very defensive, but at the same time, I think that they felt slight joy that you brought it up, right? But I think with this person's defense mechanisms just coming back up and you questioning certain things about this connection, this person might have felt pushed into a corner, or this person might have felt like they were in a cage with nowhere to go. I'm being called to see with the Devil that these two people are in a cage, but the door is open. So I think that it was this person's perception that you had pushed them in a corner, or you had put them in a cage, or this whatever next change in your connection was going to put them in a cage. It could be either one of these, all right? But with the Page of Wands over here, I do see that they were a bit happy when you sent them that message, but it was quickly covered with fear and not wanting to show you how they felt, and then they suddenly got more defensive about that. So there was an undercurrent of joy that, you know, maybe there's a possibility of shifting the dynamic between the two of you. But immediately, like, I'm seeing that the devil's energy is more prominent, and it just overshadowed whatever little joy this person could have felt at that point. All right. Another message that's coming through is that your person understands that you want a shift in the dynamic. So your message was very, very clear to them. All right. There was no gap for any misunderstanding. But right now, your person doesn't understand what they want to do. So they've kind of gone within to understand whether or not they want the same thing as you do. It's possible, given that we have the Page of Wands, that your person also does want, but they don't recognize it themselves. It's not yet come to a conscious realization. So this could also be a little bit of their higher self coming through and maybe, you know, kind of letting them know that, hey, this is actually something that you want. Don't run away from it. But right now, your person isn't able to understand that, isn't able to connect with their higher self, which is why it's possible for a majority of you, I'm getting that you probably didn't receive any response, or this person could have deflected as well, because I'm getting the devil over here. So it's possible that this person could have changed the topic. It's also possible that this person left you on red for a few days, and then they just texted, hey, how are you, after a few days. And you were left wondering, okay, well, what happened to the previous message that I sent you? So I'm also getting that interpretation for the Page of Wands as well. Now, one thing that your person is doing right now is going within to understand why they feel these conflicted feelings. Like, at one end, they feel very, very defensive. They feel that the change in the dynamic is going to suffocate them. That's the phrase that I'm getting from them. And then on the other hand, the possibility of things changing between the two of you actually excites them. So there's a little bit of kind of switching between different energies, and your person doesn't understand it themselves. The way that I'm getting with the Page of Pentacles is that there was absolute clarity, and it doesn't look like you asked for too much. Pile 1, if that is something that you were worried about, no, coming from the overall energy, I think that it was just a natural progression of what's meant to happen between the two of you, or it was a natural progression of how things were supposed to unfold between the two of you. Like, it was meant to come to this point. That's the message that I'm getting. And another message that's coming is that this person, like I said, they might have felt a little bit pushed to the corner. Maybe they were not ready for the conversation, or they were not ready to think about those things. But the way that I'm getting this part of the reading is that your person is taking some time to understand themselves deeper, to understand what they want. Your person might be taking some time to craft a message back for you. That's also another message that I'm getting with the 8 of Wands. But deep down, I mean, we do have quite a few wand energy over here with the 7 of Wands, Page of Wands, the 9 and the 8, and the Knight, 6 of Wands. All of these are wand energy. So I do see that there is an undercurrent of wanting to do something towards you, like wanting to take this connection forward. But I do see a little bit of fear. I do see a little bit of hesitation. But for the most part, pile number 1, this is looking to be a slightly more positive reading, but it's just going to take a little bit of time of this person going within and taking a time out and objectively looking at the situation. Because deep down, your person does want more with this connection. It's possible that you might have intuitively felt that it had to be you to take on the next step. I'm being called to see that the King of Wands, this is the King of Wands, but it is the feminine card in the deck. Your gender doesn't matter, but it is the energy that you are in. So it's possible that you tapped into your intuition and understood that this is how things have to progress, and you have to be the one to take initiative, even though you prefer to be a little bit more in the feminine energy. But there's no right or wrong, pile 1, the way that I see it. I think that you did what you were intuitively called to do, which I think is absolutely amazing. And I think that there is a very, very healthy balance of masculine as well as feminine energies within you. Like, it's very, very healthy. That's just an additional message that's coming through to me, and I just felt like telling you, Pal One. I don't think it has anything to do with with your person's perception. This is just coming as like a thumbs up for you from the universe, all right? So coming back to your person, it's possible that, I mean, we have the Nine of Wands for your person. So I think deep down they knew that this was long time coming. Deep down they knew that this either had to come to this point, like this connection had to end this way, or a new phase of your connection had to begin this way. So for some of you, the message that I'm getting is that your person, hold on, I'm getting a few messages. Sorry, Pawan. Yeah, the way that I'm getting the message is that this too was a burden on your person, pal number one. And I think that they knew if you brought it up, then they would have to make a decision. And your person didn't want to make the decision first. They wanted you to bring up the conversation and then make the decision. I don't know if that's right or wrong, pal one. It's just what's coming through. So let me rephrase it in a better way, because I mean, that's just how the message was coming. So I don't know if I was able to tell it in the best way possible. So there was a decision to be made for your connection. That's what I'm seeing, pal one. And your person didn't want to make that decision on their own. They wanted it to either come from you and then trigger them to make the decision. So your person was very, very comfortable being in the phase that they were in, being in the phase that both of you were in. And I don't think that this person would have ever brought up the conversation if you didn't. All right. So whatever messages you got intuitively about you taking the initiative, yeah, it was absolutely right, because both of you would have stayed in your current energies, and the weight, the burden of this conversation would have been on both of you for a very, very long time, because this person would not have been the one to start the conversation, all right? It's possible that this person might have chickened out a little bit and might not have wanted to be the person to change the dynamic, all right? So whatever you've done, I think that it was a gut feeling that you had and you took action on that. So good on you, pal one, all right? So now your person is in a phase where they're deciding what to do. Now, one message that's coming, because we have the Six of Wands as the central theme for the entire reading, I think that your person really puts a lot of weight on being victorious, whatever that means to them, all right? So given that they have this strong urge within them to feel victorious, or to not be defeated, to not look dumb, that's another phrase that's coming through. This person wants to win at all costs, all right? Again, not really sure if that is right or wrong. It's just this person's perception. So whether they take this connection forward, or whether this person, like the energy dynamic, whatever it is, this person wants to feel like they have achieved victory in this situation. So however they reply, pile number one, this person wants to feel that they've won in the situation. Now, for some of you, it could be in a more healthier perspective, where this person wants to work on this connection. This person wants to take things forward. So winning to someone like this would be both of you moving forward. Winning on an unhealthy perspective could be, maybe not giving you the satisfaction of a reply or an acknowledgement. That would mean that their ego is winning, all right? So I want to clarify this a little bit, because there are two different meanings coming up, and I want clarification on that. can you clarify the Six of Wands for me, please? Can you clarify the Six of Wands for me, please? The Seven of Wands. Okay, so this person doesn't want it to be a fight. Whatever it is, this person wants to end things amicably or start things amicably. So whatever defensive, I mean, we've started with the Seven of Wands and it looks like we're ending with the Seven of Wands. So this person wants to put down their defenses. They don't really want to be always in the fight mode. And to them, putting down their defenses, putting that armor down and ending this situation amicably, whatever that means for both of you. It could even be starting of a new phase amicably, or starting of a new phase of your connection with love, or ending this phase amicably. That feels like victory for this person. I need one more clarification for the Six of Wands. Way too many. Clarification. I'll take that. Ten of Pentacles. All right. So for some of you, it is to progress this connection. All right. For some of you, it is to progress this connection. It's for both of you to continue into the next phase of the connection. For some of you, where the message was, you know, clarifying the next stage of your connection, but this person doesn't want to move forward. For those of you, and I think that you will intuitively know, it is to make sure that they end this situation in a way that they feel victorious, or they feel that things have ended amicably between the two of you. So I'm getting two very, I mean, look at the difference in the energy as well. I'm getting two very distinct energies. So for some of you, this person does not want to move forward, all right? And for those of you, this person will either choose not to reply. That's a message that I'm getting. This person will choose not to reply, and to them, it's just being in an energy where they think you will get the message. For some of you, where this person does not want to continue to the next phase, I don't think that they are going to be completely honest with you, but I think that they will let you know in the most, how do I put this, in the most aligned way possible. That's the message that's coming through. In the most aligned way possible, that they're not ready, all right? But for some of you, where this person is ready to take things forward, yeah, it's going to be clear as day. But my question is, how will my viewer know which pile is for them? All right, I'll help you out there, all right? How will my viewer know which scenario resonates for them? All right. All right, okay. All right. Okay, makes sense. All right. So for those of you who feel that there has always been a very intense connection between the two of you, for those of you who have intuitively felt that there is something more between the two of you, for those of you, this person feels the same way as well. For those of you who have constantly been waiting for the next phase, all right? So for some of you, it's going to be a natural progression of your connection, but for some of you, it's going to feel forced to you. You yourself will recognize that you've been waiting, and you've been waiting in frustration, and it's never really worked out for you. It's never really moved things along. For those of you, it's the second scenario, all right? It's the scenario where this person doesn't want to take things forward, but they just wanted you to bring up the topic because they were not comfortable in sharing that. So two very, very distinct energies over here. If you've been waiting for this person's message for quite some time now, yeah, I think that you will resonate with the second situation, the situation where this person, you know, just wants to end things amicably between the two of you and doesn't want any more of fights or conflict or proving themselves. That's another phrase that's coming through. But for the few of you where this just felt a natural progression to your connection, and it wasn't any of a weight, it just came out automatically. It's probably like more of a reflex that you had based on the previous conversations that you were having. Yeah, for those of you, that's how you're gonna know that this person is taking the time to craft a message about stability with you. Either way, for all of you, the common theme is that one phase of your connection is ending and the next phase of your connection is beginning. Whether that next phase is union, whether that next phase is separating out amicably, that is your intuition will let you know. And I've done my best to help you gain clarity which scenario is going to be yours. This is quite dramatic of a difference in situation, and possibly the first time for me coming out as a reader. Like, so many different ways that this first message could have gone, the outcome of it, that is. But I think that your intuition, I mean, you seem to be someone who's very, very connected, and it looks like this message. Oh, okay. Pile number 1. All right, I just got another message. All right, so we have the King of Wands over here. We got the Nine of Wands. Look, it started out conflicted, and that's why it makes sense. There were 2 scenarios to begin with. All right, this makes sense. Pile 1, my mind is blown, okay? So for those of you who sent the message out of frustration, out of pain, out of the burden of, you know, being in wait for so long, yeah, it is the scenario where this person wants to end things amicably. They don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to keep their defenses up. They don't want to, they just don't want to fight anymore, all right? And to them, that feels like victory. That is going to be your situation. That's how you're going to know this is your situation. For those of you who reached out because you were intuitively called to, and you just felt very, very passionate towards this person, you felt that inspired action to go for it, and it's because you just knew. It's because it came from a place of love, like deep love and happiness and joy and fulfillment. Yeah, for those of you, it's going to be a natural progression into the next stage of your connection, which is union. All right. So beautiful, beautiful reading there. Pile number 1. I mean, for me as a reader, this is possibly the first that we've got such distinct energies to come out with, but the conclusion is the same. For all of you, your person wants victory in the situation, or at least they want to feel victorious, or they've emerged out of this, how do I say, in a way that suits them best. All right? Hold on, I'm just seeing if there are any additional messages coming through. Oh, okay. Cycles ending, cycles closing out, new cycles beginning. For some of you, a new cycle is beginning. A new cycle of union, I'm being called to correct that. A new cycle of union is beginning. For some of you, a new cycle of separation is beginning. So there are endings, there are beginnings right now for all of you, and you will know your situation. But the common theme for all of you is that your person they want to feel that they got the best outcome for them. For all of you, this is going to be the common one. All right? Wow, pile 1. This was a very, I don't know how to say it. I don't have the word for it. This is a very, very different reading. And yeah, I hope that gave you the clarity that you were looking for. Very interesting. I'm still thinking about the reading, because for me as a reader, that's possibly the first time that we've got such different scenarios, but the ending or the overall energy theme is the same. Definitely let me know in the comments, Pal 1. I mean, of course, if you're comfortable. But yeah, very, very different, but I'm enjoying it on my end, just tapping into the energies and understanding it. It's definitely one for the books for me. But Pal 1, regardless of which situation you resonated with, I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, all right? And whether or not it is going for the positive or negative, know that there is no positive, negative. It is all alignment. Everything is meant to align for the future that you are meant to be in, or the future that you really want for yourself. So if you're not happy with the outcome, all you have to do is change the current energy that you are in, and then things will automatically align. All right, that's one message that wants to come through. There's another message that wants to come through. Hold on, Pal 1, before I wrap this reading up. Yes, another message that's coming through is that for all of you, there's a new cycle beginning. So especially with new cycles, there is a little bit of tendency to feel a little bit unstable, even though it might be what you wanted or might not be what you wanted. So there is a tendency to feel a little bit unstable. So take the time to ground yourself, all right? Pal 1, take the time to ground your thoughts. They might be a little bit all over the place. That's the energy that's coming through as well, regardless of which situation that you resonate with. I'm feeling that because it's a new cycle, it's going to be something that you have to step into, and it's going to feel new, it's going to feel different, it's going to throw you off balance for just a little bit. So take some time to go within, take some time to understand yourself, take some time to figure out a way through this new cycle that you are stepping into, all right? Pal 1, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. I really hope that this reading helped you. My private readings are open at the moment. You can take a look in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, the super thanks, watching my page ads. You know, that's just the simplest way to support me and my channel, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Alrighty, Pal 1, please take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose this absolutely adorable lion, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to align our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, Pal 2. Before we get into how do they feel about your last message, let's get some information about what your last message was about, the energies related to the connection. So if this part resonates, then this part will. So energies related to the last message that Pal 2 sent their person, please. Energies related to. I'll take that. Okay, we're going one more time, so we're going to go one more time. I'll take that. Okay, I'm also going to get some from my situations deck. Additional information about, didn't ask the question, can't take that. Additional information about how to end the person and the connection. Any information that you can give me. Way too many. Okay, way too many. Okay. And I'm also going to get 2 for me. Energies related to the connection. Person, please. 4 energies, the messages. Okay. Alrighty, pal 2. Got the gazelle. We've got the lion. Wow. We've got the hangman, page of pentacles, okay. We've got hand holding and love confession. Alrighty, pal 2. So, the way that I see it is this was a bit of an impulsive text on your end. You were not, it's a little cute, pal 2. It looks like you were not expecting to send this message, or you didn't think that you were ever going to tell this person how you felt. But it looks like overnight you just gained the courage and you just sent this person a message. And given we have love confession over here, I think it's clear as day that for all of you, it's some sort of a confession about how you feel about this person, how you feel about this connection. It could be as simple as, you know, I like the way that you do so and so. You know, it could be as simple as that. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown confession of your feelings, but it looks like you did overthink this for quite a bit. And the way that I'm getting it is you just geared up the confidence and the courage and you just sent this message. It's possible, because we've got the hangman over here, pile number 2, it's possible that what was stopping you might have been, you know, maybe doubts about this connection or doubts about this person. Maybe you were worried about expressing your opinion, expressing your thought. You were worried that maybe things are not going the way that you are perceiving it to be. So there was definitely a lot of overthinking. But I do see, pile number 2, that it was a small offer on your end. It was a small insight to how you feel about this person. And it was, to you, it might be quite big, you know, even though to a normal person, or I guess I wouldn't say normal, because, I mean, who is normal, really? Right? But, you know, to someone who's not really been familiar with you or your situation, I guess, to them, it would be like, okay, that's a very, like, maybe it was just one sentence, but to you, there was a lot of depth behind that message. And it's possible that you might not be someone who really expresses yourself that much. So even one sentence coming from you about how you truly feel is quite big. It's quite big because you generally are not like that, or you tend to keep walls up. You tend to be a lot by yourself and not really telling anyone what you're going through or what you're feeling. So to take this step towards this person, it looks like it has been growth on your end, pal 2, and I want to give you like a thumbs up. It's beautiful over there. So it looks like you're waiting for a message back, pal 2. It looks like you're waiting for a message back, but you're in good energy here, pal 2. You're very, very confident. You are. It's more like you're in the energy. It doesn't matter what this person says back to me. I have to tell them how I feel, and that's the most important thing to me. So very, very healthy energy is coming from you, pile number 2. All right, so if this part resonates, let's get into the tarot about how this person felt about your last message to them. Okay. How did pile 2's person feel about pile 2's last message to them, please? How did pile 2? I'll take that. How did pile 2's person? I'll take that. I feel like going one more time. Way too many, but I do feel like going one more time, so. I feel like going one more time. Okay, yes. Okay, so 10 of Wands, Page of Wands, okay, 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands, all right, Ace of Cups. Okay, give me a second. Okay, first message coming through. Pal 2, your person doesn't know how to react, and it's in a positive way. Pal 2, it's not because there is no love or this person doesn't want to, reciprocate the emotion or doesn't show you. Hold on. Like I said, like I think I'm taking on your person's energy, Pal 2. Like they don't know what to say. Okay, they don't know how to say it in a way that is going to charm you. That's the phrase that's coming through. This person definitely wants a new beginning, all right? So I'm going to start with what this person wants, Pal 2, and then we'll slowly get deeper into why there's so much of confusion on their end. Your person definitely wants a new emotional beginning between the two of you, all right? Right now, there's a hangman between the two of you because this person doesn't know what to say. They don't know how to respond to that message. It could be as simple as you just sent this message like a couple of minutes ago as well. Pal 2, that's the phrase, that's the energy that's coming through. Or you could have just sent it like a few hours ago. And so this person doesn't know how to react because they're just so overwhelmed. But this is in a good way, Pal 2, all right? And so now let's slowly get into it, because now that we know that your person actually feels the same way as you do, there's a little bit deeper to the story, and that's what's come through in the tarot. So it's possible that this person has been through a lot of heartbreak in their past relationships. I'm getting very, very specifically in the relationship, in the romantic relationships that this person has been in previously. It's really, really hurt them. And so this person might have shut off their heart for quite some time. This person might have also kind of been on their own for a very long time because they thought that maybe romantic connections or connections in general were out to get them and were out to hurt them. Your person wants to take a chance on you, Pile number 2, but they don't know if they're ready. They don't know if they've done enough inner work to be able to give you the kind of connection that you want or you deserve, right? And or actually it's both ways. So your person right now is thinking about whether or not they're ready to take this to the next level. And it's got nothing to do with you, Pal 2. It's actually this person wanting to protect you because we've got the King of Wands coming out over here. It's more of the energy where this person does not want to project their insecurities, does not want to project their past trauma onto you, onto this connection. They don't think that it's fair to you. They don't think that you deserve it. And this person wants to work through that burden before they show up in a way that you deserve or the way that you see them. Wow, okay, that's beautiful, Pal 2. So this person recognizes how highly you think of them and they want to live up to that. And I don't think that you are, how do I put this? I don't think that you're putting this person on a pedestal, Pal 2. I think that you genuinely have seen them for who they truly are, but this person struggles a bit to see themselves that way. So this person's working through it, Pile number 2. But yeah, they're a bit like, I mean, I'm being called to see her blindfold. So it's hard, Pile 2. Given what they've been through in their past relationships, it's possible that the romantic connections that this person was in previously might have been connections where there was more of this dynamic where one person wanted to feel better than the other. So there was always that I'm more superior than you, or you have to do this way because I want it and not because you have free will. So it might have been a little bit of that dynamic where this person was stomped on a lot. I'm actually getting that image and it's very, very painful, Pal 2. So this person might have, because of that connection, this person's self-esteem might have taken a big hit. And I think that they are cognizant of it. Like, this is very, very healthy energy that's coming from your person, Pal 2. So I think that they're cognizant of what they've been through, the burden that they've carried up until now, and the fact that they need to approach you in a way that is healthy for you. And so I think that this person is working on it right now. This person right now is not feeling stable enough to give you the kind of connection that you are looking for, pile number 2, but they are going to get there. Right now, they're going within, they're taking time to breathe out, all right? Your message made them very, very happy, pile number 2, but it also kind of brought up past memories for them. So it's more that right now they're dealing a little bit with all of the triggers that have come up to the surface, all right? So they're taking time to breathe out. That's why there's a little bit of a pause in the message that has to come on your end. It's also possible that this person might have replied, but might not have replied with the same energy that you did. And so maybe you might be feeling a little bit dejected about that. That's also another message that's coming through. Your person understands your side of things, but they don't want to take a step forward when they themselves are not ready. And they don't think that it is fair to you to take steps with you when they're not ready, because if they're not ready and they take steps forward, then the only person who's going to be the most harmed in all of this is going to be you. At least this is coming from your person. So as much as possible, they want to protect you, and they want this to grow in the right way. They want this to grow very, very steadily. So if they reciprocate right now, then that's them running before they can even walk. Big energy coming through for all of you is that your person is healing from their past trauma, and they're healing because of the love that they have for you and because of the love that you've shown this person, pal 2, all right? Your person definitely wants to be confident. I mean, I'm being called to see the lion here and the lion here. So it's possible that your person perceives you as someone who's so courageous, so bold for even sharing what you deep down feel about this person. And this person wants to reciprocate that energy. They do. I feel that very, very heavy. But they know that right now is not the time. They have to find stability within themselves first before they can give you their love as a gift to you. That's the message that's coming through. But your person was filled with love, pal 2, when they received your message. They were filled with a lot of love when they received your message, but it just immediately, like right after that, their past experiences just kept bubbling to the surface, and then they had to take time to breathe out. I'm getting the image of someone who's been, like, you know how do I put this? Have you seen videos of like maybe an abandoned animal, who's been through a lot, and it's heartbreaking, right, to see them in that state. And even if you go to like touch them to, calm them down, or, just to pet them, they're very, very defensive, and they, kind of come to bite. And that's because they feel that you reaching out to them is you maybe about to hit them, or, you doing something bad that's going to harm them. And so until the animal can trust you that you are actually coming with good intention, the past trauma of what they've been through keeps coming up to the surface. And that's the image that I'm getting with this person. It's not that this person is going to react badly to your message, but I am getting that it's not going to be the energy that you are anticipating. It's going to be a subdued version of it. So it's possible that this person might tell you that it did mean a lot to them. This person might also communicate that might not be ready to share that sentiment back yet, but they will in the future. Or this person might just thank you for your message. And like I said, the way that I'm getting the reply is going to be very different for like all of you, but the overall theme is that it's not going to be the energy that you expected to come back from this person, but the undercurrent of their reply is going to tell you that the message did mean something to them, all right? And it's because the message did mean something to them that they're actually going to work through the burden of, like, even if these past traumas come up to the surface during these moments of love between the two of you, your person wants to step into an energy where they're able to fight that, they're able to battle that, and come out of it very, very successful, all right? But there is a desire, Pal 2, there is a very, very big desire in them to work with you, to be with you, to feel happy with you. I mean, we've got the Ace of Cups coming up, so they definitely do want to be with, alongside the King of Wands, they definitely do want to be the person to initiate a new romantic beginning between the two of you. But for that, this person needs to take some time to heal, to rest, to go within, to control their thoughts before their thoughts control them. But they're working through it. How to? They're definitely working through it. The way that I'm getting is you might expect them to reply as the King of Wands, but they're going to come more in the Page of Wands energy. So it might be a little bit more lighthearted than what you were expecting, but you're going to feel the undercurrent of the energy, Pal 2. You're going to know that it meant something to this person, because I'm being called to see the color, the shade behind her is quite deep. So the undercurrent is going to be deep behind the message, even though the message might not be in the energy that you're looking for. Like the surface level energy, like how do I put this, Pal 2? When you get the message to other people, it's going to be a normal message, but you are going to feel the undercurrent behind that. Like even for this person to say that much is going to be that it really, really meant so much to them. I think you're going to understand what I meant, Pal 2, because I think that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Gender doesn't matter. It's the energy that the person is in. Hold on, I'm just seeing if there are any additional messages coming through, Pal 2. But your message brought them a lot of peace, Pal 2. Brought them a lot of peace, brought them a lot of hope for finding a love that is going to be mutually reciprocal, a love that is going to bring them so much calm. I'm really getting a lot of the energy of your person going through a lot, Pal 2. And I'm also getting an additional message that your person might be going through other aspects of their life, like problems in other aspects of their life too. I'm seeing lotus in a mud. So amidst all of that confusion, amidst all of that pain, that heartbreak, that ugliness, your love has just been so pure and beautiful, and it's just come out of nowhere. And it's such a contrast to the life that this person has led, the life that this person is living right now. It means a lot more to them than they can tell you, Pal 2. This person, I think they are a good communicator, but it's just, this means a lot more to them and they don't know how to express it. They're not ready to express it right now. Shall we see what's their next action, Pal 2? What is Pal 2's person's next action towards Pal 2, please? Pal 2's person's next action. I'll take that. Pal 2's person's next action. Okay. Got the Ten of Wands again. Yes, did get that. The Emperor. Yes, becoming more confident in themselves, overcoming the burden, rising from the burden that they've carried up until now. You see how the cards are coming? They're coming one by one. We've got the Five of Swords again. Yeah, I think it's heavy, heavy energies. And then, yes, they're going to tell you the truth. How to? They're going to tell you the truth about what they've been going through. You might actually be aware of what this person has been through. But the way that I'm getting it, Pal-2, is that you might actually not have heard it from this person, or this person might not have told you the depth of what they've gone through. They might have just told you, okay, well, I went through this is why they broke up, or this is what happened in the connection. But I don't think that this person might have gone into details about how badly they were affected by it. So all of that is coming to light. Pile number 2, your person is going to express, but the main energy that I'm getting is that they are going to take charge. They are going to be the ones to create this new romantic beginning between the two of you. Yes, they are going to get back. They're going to heal the past heartbreak. This person's been through quite a lot. How to? This person is going through a lot as well, given. I'm going to take this. Yeah, Ace of Swords. They're going to give you the clarity that you're looking for. They're going to give you the clarity that you're looking for. Do I go in one more time? That's you. So I can go one more time. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah. They're going to feel stable within themselves. They are going to be the ones to communicate with you, and they're going to communicate with a lot of passion. They're going to match your energy, and it's no longer going to feel to you that it's unbalanced or it's one-sided. No, that energy is shifting. But Pal-2, I'm being called to notice that this is going to take time. This is, like, we've got the Hangman as well, but the way that I'm getting this energy is that your person, they're not there yet, Pal-2. And it's not that they don't want to, it's that right now they're feeling very, very restrained. They're feeling like maybe they have to be careful, like 1,000 times more careful about the next steps that they take. This is slow, Pal-2. This is slow, but because we have the King of Pentacles, this is going to be sure energy. Like, your person's not going to take a step until they're sure. And so when they do take a step, you will know that this is coming because your person feels very, very confident in themselves. I'm going to get you one advice, Pal-2, just because I think that it might be a little bit confusing on your end to not get the energy matched. So we're just going to get one advice for Pal-2, please. One advice for Pal-2. I'll take that. I mean, I said it, so I'll take it. We have the Three of Cups, okay. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Swords, funny as the Four of Swords. Ace of Pentacles and King of Swords, but the feminine energy. All right. Pal-2, so first off, continue being in the energy that you're in, all right? Don't dim your shine because, like, I mean, because of this reading, you know that this person might not be able to reciprocate, but you continue shining your light. Like, if there's something that you want to tell this person, stand by your truth, all right? If you feel intuitively called to tell this person something, if you feel intuitively called to share your feelings, don't suppress it, all right? Don't hide your feelings. Don't be in the energy that this person can handle it, because this person can handle it. It's just the reciprocating part. This person is unable to do so right now, but they're happy to receive your energy. All right. Don't worry about this person not being able to handle you. You might think that you are a little bit, maybe you're moving too fast, or you're being too much. You might have those thoughts, but the energy that I'm getting is that no, don't worry about that. This person can handle the energy or the intensity of the messages that you are sending them. It's just that right now they can't reciprocate, and it looks that every time you stand by your truth, pile number 2, this person is healing parts of themselves along with you, along with each of the messages that you're sending to this person, because the love that you're sending this person, it's healing them. So it's important that you continue doing that. Whatever feels right to you, whatever feels aligned to you at whatever time, do it, pile 2. All right. So don't overthink it. Don't hide because you're worried about this person getting overwhelmed. It looks like this person is not the kind to get overwhelmed about being loved by you, because they feel the same way for you. It's just that right now, as and when you show them love, things get triggered and they're healing from that. So that's a good thing. All right. Take things step by step. Pile number 2, take things step by step, but at the same time, if you feel called to share your love, I'm being shown this, like, go with the flow, yes, but at any given point, you feel called to shine your light, send a message to this person, share how you feel, do it. All right. I'm getting those lights as little bursts of energy coming from you, like whenever you feel intuitively called to, or whenever you feel like. Pile number 2, don't let go of that. All right. Yes, go with the flow, but if you feel like sharing your thoughts, your feelings, go for it. All right. This person will be able to handle it, and frankly, it is through those little bursts of energy that this person will heal, and then both of you are able to move forward together. This is slow, pile 2. All right. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. It is slow, but it is sure. Keep lighthearted energy between the two of you for a while. Pile 2, doesn't always have to be like completely filled with love. No, be there for this person as a friend first, and then something more, because it looks like one thing that this person really needs right now is a friend more than anything, given what they're going through in their life, given what they have been through as well. So keep that lighthearted energy between the two of you. Whenever you feel called to, sure, give your bursts of, excitement, your energy, your love confessions. Absolutely, you can. When you feel called to, absolutely do it. But for the most part, be a friend to this person first, and then more. All right. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide parts of yourself. Show this person exactly who you are, pile 2. You are not too much for this person. If that thought was there in your mind, you are definitely not too much for this person. It's just right now, the person needs to breathe out because of what's happening in their life and the triggers and the healing that needs to go with it. It's got nothing to do with you or your light, right? And even just as a side advice, pile 2, you should never dim your light for someone else. Never, ever. Because your light is your own, and if someone else is not able to handle that, that's not on you. That's on them to figure out and to grow into a person that can handle your light if they choose to. Everyone has free will, right? And it looks like this person wants to choose to handle your light. This person wants to choose to handle your love, which is why they're ready to put down the burden that they've been carrying for so long. All right? So for that, you've got to stay in your light. You've got to stay completely true to your energy and what you feel is right to do at any given point, pile 2. All right? So that is the final advice that is coming through, pile number 2. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the comfort, as well as the confirmation you are looking for. All right. With the Hangman, I'm getting that you might have received a message from this person, and it might have made you a bit confused about like what's going on, whether this person feels the same way. So I think that this reading was more of a clarification for you about where this person is coming from, right? Pal 2? You always have free will. I felt like telling that to you. So my private readings are open at the moment, Pal 2. You can check the details in the description box below, but if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love, positive energy that you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, or your comments, your super thanks, your watching my page ads. That's the simplest way to support me and my channel. Alrighty, Pal 2, take care, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.